World War I ended in 1919 with the Treaty of Versailles. This treaty blamed Germany for the war. Germany was forced to give up land, pay huge sums of money, and limit its military. This caused deep resentment among the German people. They felt humiliated and unfairly treated. The treaty created a fertile ground for future conflict. The Treaty of Versailles also weakened the new German government, the Weimar Republic. The Republic was already struggling with economic problems and political instability. The treaty made things much worse. The harsh terms of the treaty fueled anger and nationalism. This made it difficult for the Weimar Republic to govern effectively. The war guilt clause was particularly damaging. This clause forced Germany to accept full responsibility for the war. Many Germans felt this was unfair. They believed other countries shared the blame. This resentment towards the treaty and its creators would have lasting consequences. The stage was set for future unrest. Germany faced severe economic hardship after World War I. The country was burdened with massive war debts. Inflation spiraled out of control. The value of the German mark plummeted. People lost their savings and struggled to afford basic necessities. Political instability plagued the Weimar Republic. Numerous political parties competed for power. This made it difficult to form stable governments. Extremist groups, both on the left and the right, gained popularity. They exploited the economic crisis and social unrest. The German people lost faith in their government. They longed for stability and strong leadership. This created an opportunity for extremist groups to exploit the situation. The Nazi Party, led by Adolf Hitler, was one such group. Adolf Hitler was a charismatic leader. He promised to restore Germany to its former glory. Hitler blamed the Jews, communists, and the Treaty of Versailles for Germany's problems. His message resonated with many Germans who were desperate for change. The Nazi Party gained popularity throughout the 1920s and early 1930s. They exploited the economic crisis and political instability to their advantage. Hitler used propaganda and intimidation to silence his opponents. In 1933, Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany. He quickly consolidated his power and established a totalitarian dictatorship. Hitler's government implemented aggressive policies. He rebuilt the German military in violation of the Treaty of Versailles. He also began to expand German territory. His actions raised alarm bells across Europe, but many countries were hesitant to confront him. The League of Nations, formed after World War I, was meant to prevent future wars. However, it proved ineffective. The League lacked a strong military force and the political will to enforce its decisions. Many world leaders, particularly in Britain and France, adopted a policy of appeasement towards Hitler. They hoped that by giving in to his demands, they could avoid another war. However, this only emboldened Hitler's ambitions. In 1939, Germany invaded Poland. This act of aggression triggered World War II. The world watched in horror as the horrors of war returned. The tensions and failures of the preceding decades had culminated in a global conflict.